Okay, so what kind of situation do we currently have on LTC USD? Now let's start our analysis from the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly, clearly we can see that we had very strong support at this level. The market rejected the zone quite aggressively. And then again here the market tested this very strong support, and again the market got rejected to the upside, closing above this minor support here, confirming that the market failed to break below this low. So this is what we have from the monthly. Let's go down on the weekly and see what kind of situation we have on the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly, we can first of all adjust the structure. The structure support is here. It was support here, and the market broke below it with this strong impulse, followed by the retracement, and after an impulse and a correction, what do you expect? You expect the market at least to try to make the continuation to the downside. In fact, the market tried to go lower. However, as you know, we have strong support here. So the market obviously was stopped by this support. And now again, the market is testing this support and is still above it. Very important to say. Now, if you have an impulse, if you want to measure the retracement, what are you supposed to be doing? Taking your Fibonacci from the high to the low of the impulse. And what we can see? We can see that clearly the market has rejected the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement, testing again the zone, meaning that currently the market is stuck inside of this support and resistance. Let's go down on the daily time frame and see what kind of situation we have from a daily perspective. Now on the daily, all this support that we have on the weekly is even more clear. We can clearly see here that this level has been acting as extremely strong support here, against support, against support, against support here, and now again the last time as support to this level. So here we have a lot of buy orders that get triggered every time that the market drops inside of that level. What we can also notice, however, is that overall the pattern on the weekly is quite bearish. So how we will be approaching this kind of situation? Now, if we put our attention on the most recent price action, what we can really notice? We can really notice that overall the market is kind of stuck inside of this support from this level here that we have just identified on the daily, and the resistance that we have at this level here. Why do we have resistance at this zone? Because clearly this was already a structure level in the past. It was support here, the market broke it to the downside, turn resistance, resistance, resistance. So currently the market is trapped, as you can see, the market is trapped inside of this channel. So how will we be approaching this situation? Now, when we have support on the weekly, however, we have also a bearish pattern. So we have to wait on the daily time frame to show us which side the market actually wants to take. If we will see a clear impulse to the downside, breaking below this level, all this support will be turned resistance at this level, and after the impulse and correction back to the zone, with students, we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the downside. On the other side, if from here the market will make an impulse to the upside, breaking above this level, then all this resistance will be turned support and at this area, and on the retest of the zone, we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the continuation to the upside. So we just have to wait for which side of the market it will take, and as usual, being reactive in the market and not predictive. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.